Welcome again, Nicola.
Who here has continued to do something in their life even though it's not making them happy, but because either they thought it would make them happy in the end or because it was easier to stay where they were? Raise your hands. There you go, thank you for your honesty. In the year 2000, I was pursuing my dream job. I wanted to be a board director in a big corporate environment. I'd worked years for it and I was almost there. I was in a senior management position, I had a great salary, I had a company car, I was responsible for multiple staff. More importantly, I was recognised by the board as a talent. One for the future, one to watch. I was one step away from actually being on a board. My promotions had come quite thick and fast, and I was so focused on pursuing my dream that I didn't realise most of the things that I liked about my job, the interactions with people, helping them achieve their ambitions, was being left behind, and that my job was moving into what I considered to be quite dull and tedious work. I was so focused, I didn't notice that I was bored, stressed, and not spending time with the people that I loved, even though they were incredibly important to me. So we come to one Sunday, and I am writing a report for work, as was usual for a Sunday. And the phone rings, and it's my dad. And my dad's great at keeping in touch with me because I am rubbish at keeping in touch with him because I am always working. And we have a chat, and he says to me, "Come round for Sunday lunch." I said, "Oh, Dad, you know, I'd really like to, but I've got this report to do. Has to be done by tomorrow. I'm really busy." But he persists. Come round, I haven't seen you for ages. And after a bit, I got very stressed and was quite sharp with him. I said, "Look, Dad, I'm just too busy to come round today. I will ring you." He said, "Okay, love, okay." Put the phone down, I go back to my report. By middle of the evening, I'm done, or at least as far as I can be without other people's input. And the phone goes again just as I'm sitting down to relax in front of the television, glass of wine. So I pick the phone up, and I'm really quite annoyed. And it's my dad's partner, and she sounds really odd. So I said, yeah, what's up? She was ringing to tell me that afternoon my dad had had a massive heart attack and had died. And the last thing I said to him was, "I'm too busy to see you." And in that moment, my life changed like that. Suddenly what was important to me was not being an almost board director. Suddenly I was aware of what I'd sacrificed and would never have back. And what I was left with was doing a job I didn't like, for status, to impress people I didn't meet, at parties I didn't go to. And in the months that followed, while I'm dealing with my grief, I began to make a lot of changes. And I left my corporate job, and I identified what I really wanted to do. And in 2005, I qualified as a hypnotherapist, and I have never looked back. I am doing a job I love, and it's ensuring that I live the life I want by helping other people live the life they want. But my message to you, what I want you to remember from this, if you remember nothing else, is that you do not have to have a trauma to make a change in your life. In the devastation of my dad's death, I found my superpower. And you already have your superpower. You have it in you. All you have to do is identify what you really want and set some goals to achieve it. Make sure that you're doing something every day that moves you towards your goal, genuinely moves you towards your goal. And find something to be grateful about and be happy about every day. That last one can be tough, but it's almost the most important. Don't wait. You have your superpower. Find it, use it, and be happy now.
Wow. I have to say I have a lot of empathy with that. Brought up a few memories. And it's a timely reminder, especially this time of year. So thank you.
Thank you.
Elliot?
I was supposed to take a picture of every speaker that speaks, and I'm so mesmerised I completely forgot to take a picture of you speaking. You know, of course I can look at it technically speaking, but I really don't want to talk about that, because what was amazing to see was you being so vulnerable, so real. You couldn't hear a pin drop in this room, you just gripped us all. And it's the first time you've gone there. It's the first, because normally you're the jovial, you're the funny, and it's really actually very powerful to see that side of you come out. And I was wondering when that side would come out. And when it came out, it was so powerful. Honestly, you had us all like completely mesmerized because of your presence, not because of how you were telling the story. So when we add to that, that is going to be an incredibly powerful piece. I'd just like to acknowledge you for going there and taking us with you on this journey. So thank you.
Thank you, Alec.
Yeah, I would echo Elliot's observation about the power behind your story. The very, very good use of pauses there when you drop the bombshell, which I think we all knew it was coming, but it's still hit really, really hard. We knew from early on it was coming, you hit us with it, and it's the power of it still hit there, and the great use of pauses there just to let it all really sink in. It was, yeah, it's a very, very good talk. I only made one note of a suggestion for improvement, but it just kind of seems really pointless to
No, please, this is how I'll develop, how I'll learn.
I mean, the only suggestion was your opening question, how many people feel, that seemed to have 3 or 4 clauses to it, so by the time we got to the end it was like, I can't remember. A tip for that, swap it around. Some people feel blah, 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 blah. Anyone here feel that? Because when you ask somebody to respond, you want to get them to respond straight away. So, but that is the only